I love it. It's a 400-year-old pigeon house. Never say no to free chicken. Yazd. Welcome to Yazd, a beautiful and centrally located Iranian city known as the center of Zoroastrianism. More on that later, but first we need to check into our hotel, drop our bags, and head back to the Amir Chakhmaq Complex for a special event celebrating the end of the Persian New Year. It's the last night of the New Year and they're giving away free chicken. We're going in. Look at the size of this thing. That was amazing. Look at all these people eating together. Incredible hospitality here in Yazd. They don't see many Americans in Iran, so on our taxi ride to the hotel, our driver was a bit curious.
He said Iranian people love American people and everything is good and it's just the politicians who don't get along.
I think that a lot of Americans don't like American politicians either.
He says his children watch American movies, comparing it to British ones. He says they don't like British accents at all. They prefer American ones.
Somebody told me that today as well.
He says in England they talk so classy and as if they are in a like a seminar or something like that. But the Americans talk freely, much easier.
Yes, and we talk very fast.
More friendly. He says he loves Trump.
It's like a rice cake.
Yes, sir.
I have been waiting patiently to find this dish. What's it called?
Tahchin.
Yes! Oh, it's so crunchy. What's inside of this?
It has chicken, rice, and saffron.
And saffron.
Yes.
It is basically a crunchy saffron rice cake. Oh man, that is amazing. It's sweet, it's savory, it's crunchy, the texture is great. This is my new favorite dish. You love it?
I love it.
What's not to love? Today I learn about Zoroastrianism, one of the world's oldest religions. It's based on the teachings of the Iranian prophet Zarathustra. At YAZD ATASH BEREM, I discovered the divine fire that's been burning for over 1,500 years. Fire was also used during purification ceremonies, where the dead were sent for decontamination before going to their final resting place on top of flat-topped desert towers called dhakmas, where vultures picked their bodies clean. It's a tradition dating back over 3,000 years. We are now at the top.
Over here we have the ossuary. They would place the dead bodies over here, there, and the vultures would eat it. When nothing but the bones were left, they would gather the bones and throw them inside here, which originally was deeper than this. When it was piling up, they would throw something on it to disintegrate the bones, making more room for the new bone.
Sounds like fun.
Yes.
Sounds like it smelled really good too.
Yeah.
Welcome everyone to the Grand Mosque of Yazd. It's prayer time, so I'm gonna shut up. It's really odd that they're not praying in that amazingly beautiful mosque I just showed you. They're in an adjunct room right to the side because, unfortunately, they're putting new carpet in the mosque. Time to eat and drink. One more thing. On my channel, I show the good people of countries the media tells us are bad. And with your support, I will continue to places like Syria and hopefully Palestine. So please subscribe to help me spread positivity. Guys, I have a special treat for you today. It's a 400-year-old pigeon house. I've never seen a pigeon house. Have you? Let's go take a look. From the outside, it doesn't look so spectacular, but on the inside, what? Why is there a house for pigeons? They kept them here to keep them safe and to collect their poop for fertilizing the fields. Wow. It's literally like a work of art. How many pigeons could stay here?
4,000.
Have you ever seen any pigeons inside of here?
In this one, no, but in others, I've seen them.
Oh, so they still use them?
One of them in Isfahan is still used.
This is the most beautiful?
Yeah.
You can see it's been expertly restored. You can only imagine how much time it took to clean all the poop from each of these 4,000 cubby holes.
If you look up there, that's the entrance for the pigeons. It was small enough so only pigeons could get in.
No other birds could get in there?
Exactly, like hawk or owl. And they would pour something on the ground as well around the pigeon tower. So something like a fox wouldn't get close to this place either.
I imagine this place would smell pretty bad when it was used by pigeons.
Yeah, exactly.
How many people would take care of the pigeons?
One main one, and he had some help as well.
Is he around today?
No.
The pigeons ate him? But wait, there's more. To the roof. These are the small little nooks that the pigeons would come in. And I'm told that it's too small for hawks or other predatory birds. This entire pigeon house is made out of mud. You can see very closely there's mud and it looks like twigs or pieces of branches, and that's stood here for 400 years. Heading back down the stairs, you can see the mud and the twigs a little bit closer. You can also see how very steep it is. So worth the climb. Look at this place. This place is amazing. And the best part is I have it all to myself. That's one of the best things about traveling to places that many people won't go to. You find gems like this, and you really have to just relish the opportunity to be able to explore such a fascinating place without anyone else. And there you have it, the Pigeon House of Mehbud. Totally unexpected beauty, just an incredible place to stop on your way to YAZD, or even go out of your way for this, because this is someplace like I've never seen before. Next, we visited Narin, a 5,000-year-old adobe constructed castle. It sounds like the pigeons have moved here. What do you think?
Yeah.
This is one of the many rooms in the castle. You can see what looks to be a chimney or some sort of kitchen exhaust, probably for someone less important than lived over there. Now entering the chief's house. So how many people at the height would live in this big area?
Just the governor and his family members.
Did the governor have many wives?
Well, I don't know this one, but they could have a lot.
They were allowed?
Yeah, usually they were allowed.
So these were the rooms for the less important people, I guess. Maybe wife number 4. You see that giant dome right there? That, my friends, is an ice house. Nice 360-degree view of the city here. And again, no other tourists. Crazy. And there you have it. Narin in 20 minutes. That's all you need. So this, my friends, is the ice house I was telling you about. Back in the day, it was very, very rare to have ice. So if you made ice, you want to keep it well for the entire summer. This is the ingenious place that they did it. In the winter, they would actually put water in these square areas right here, and it would freeze at night, and then they would break it into little pieces and then store it inside of this domed giant structure here, and they would keep the ice until summer. And that way they'd have ice all year round. Pretty brilliant if you ask me. Let's take a look inside. Wow, this place is huge. I was not expecting it to go down like that. So we've got a huge dome above us, and we've got a huge divot below us. Right now it looks like there's some Ramadan decorations down there, but imagine in the past, this thing was filled with ice. Okay, ice house, check. And now it's across the street to the old Caravanserai. If you haven't heard of, or if you haven't seen a Caravanserai before, this is where traders on the Silk Road would stop for a night or two. They would trade with other people, have some tea, and then move on to the next stop on the Silk Road. So each of these were different, for lack of a better word, hotel rooms. And now they've morphed into souvenir shops. Now you know about the amazing places you can see in Yazd. But there's so many more stories to tell from my 24 days in Iran. Have you heard of the Lut Desert? How about the stone houses of Kandovan? Please subscribe to see these and more incredible places like Isfahan, Kerman, and Ardabil. Not to mention the mouth-watering Iranian food. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun.